Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about weird habits of covert or vulnerable narcissists. So before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So as we know, these coverts are very shy, introverted, they have got less friends, they are very concealed and they are very difficult to spot. The influence that they have on other people is very destructive, detrimental. So these are very, these narcissists, these covert narcissists are very difficult to spot because they blend in, they keep twisting facts and realities and keep playing victim and someone who has suffered, and it goes on. So what are the weird habits of a covert narcissist? I mean, we know that they love playing victim, we know that they are too much into manipulation, triangulation, gaslighting and a lot of things, but there are some of the weird habits that they have which is not there in a healthy person, and maybe these weird habits make up a narcissist. So what is the first one? The first one is that these covert narcissists get bored very easily. They are not interested in a thing for long. Today they might be doing this, tomorrow they might be doing something else. They might be liking this, they might not like it the other day. So they get bored very quickly. They want change. They are addicted to frequent change, and they can't keep their interest onto a subject or topic for long. They are just distracted because there is so much of things cooking inside, there is so much of story writing happening inside, there is so much of rehearsals of manipulation and gaslighting happening inside that it keeps them very distracted. So these narcissists easily get bored and they are not interested in anything for long. So you might see them doing this now, doing that, or you might be really confused what are they actually interested in doing, because they do it just for the sake of doing. They don't do it with they don't do things wholeheartedly. That also you can easily see. So these narcissists get easily bored. The next weird habit that these narcissists have is that they have a very poor sense of humor. Yes, if you're going to crack joke, first of all they are unable to process jokes and crack jokes and laugh and make you laugh. They will always have that straight face, or they'll be like, oh, I have suffered a lot. So they are all the time vulnerable, victim, sad, and that is how it is with these covert vulnerable narcissists. So they have very poor sense of humor, and even if you would crack up a joke, they can't follow it up, and the way how they laugh or smile will make you feel as if they are not being authentic. That smile would be a forced smile, or that laughter would be a forced one, like ha 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 ha, something like this, and not laughing it from inside. So yes, that is one of the weird things that you can observe in a covert narcissist. They don't have good sense of humor and they don't laugh from inside. They don't truly laugh, they just fake it, and it shows. You might have a gut feeling that are they really enjoying the joke? So this is how it is. So this next weird thing that you would notice in a covert narcissist is that they don't have any friends, or they might have less friends towards old age, as how they grow old, and maybe in adulthood also they have less friends, because they have so much of manipulation to do, they have so much on their plate, they have got so much homework to do, that they are least interested in making friends. Because when they are grown up, and when they have a family, when they have a husband, when they have kid, when they have wife, they have got so many things to do, they have got so many subjects, so many different supplies that they have, and now they have to control everyone and manipulate everyone and distort the story, and be the victim and keep everyone involved in search and rescue mission. I mean, that's their style of love bombing. So yes, these covert narcissists have less friends to no friends. The next weird habit that you can see or observe in a covert vulnerable narcissist is that they talk a lot about people behind their back. They are not authentic and upfront. Hey, you are not right, you are not correct, and that's it. They are not direct and upfront and authentic. They keep bitching about people behind their back. Oh no, you have got no idea. Shh, your auntie was very bad. Do you have any idea how much your dad used to spend? You have no idea what your grandmother has done. So they have all these stories, and that all those moments, and they go on talking ill about people behind their back. But when they meet these individuals in person, they'll be like, oh yes, thank you so much, it's been long. So these people are like that. They keep bitching about people behind their back. They will not spare anyone, whether it be their friend, relative, family member, whatever. They are going to talk ill about them, and they are going to position themselves as the victims of their abusive behavior, because they are masters. These covert narcissists are masters in playing victim. The next weird habit of a covert narcissist or a vulnerable narcissist is that they are either addicted to sex, or they use sex in order to gain control on their partner. So covert vulnerable narcissists are like people on a lifetime mission to keep manipulating everyone, keep exploiting and abusing everyone, keep playing the victim at the same time, keep presenting them stories. So they are like all of those tactics that they have up their sleeve. These covert vulnerable narcissists don't even leave sex. They know how to use sex. And these covert vulnerable narcissists might you might hear them advising the younger generation or advising someone else, don't sleep with him, only sleep with him when he does this for you. Don't sleep with her, don't give her, just do it when she listens to you. So these kind of things are there, and they are not ashamed, or they are not they just don't leave sex also. They use sex also to manipulate. So that is how sick these covert vulnerable narcissists are. The next habit that you can see in a covert vulnerable narcissist is that they are very materialistic. They're least bothered about your feelings, what you feel, how you feel, whether at all you're mentally peaceful, whether at all you're emotionally healthy. They're least bothered about it. They are only interested in what you're doing for them. They are only interested what money you're making, what gifts you're buying, what house you're buying, what cars you're buying. They are only interested in material possession. They are interested in what are the materials that you are getting them. They are not interested in how you feel. So it's quite selfish, but that's how it is. And that's how they are, these covert vulnerable narcissists. The next habit that these covert vulnerable narcissists have is that they are something else in front of you, and they are someone else in front of the others. Yes, they have two faces. They might be absolutely like, oh no, I'm not well, oh, God has given me so much. But the moment they are out with like-minded folks, these toxic enablers and their kind of people, the moment they are with their kind of people, they'll start bitching. They'll start doing what they do best, talk ill about others, and accusing and abusing and sharing all these crazy stuff with each other. So in front of you they might be like, oh, I can't walk, oh, I'm all so sad, oh, I've been troubled enough. But the moment they get their tribe, the like-minded folks, the fellow covert narcissists and enablers, they are going to do you know what, do you know this, do you know that? So you can see that change in front of you. They will keep on pretending vulnerable just to use you so that you can keep supplying them. And in front of the others, they are themselves. So they are something else in front of you if you are a supply to them. And they'll be themselves to an extent in front of the others where, they don't have that, supply business. So yes, that is one of the habits. And the other one is that these covert, vulnerable narcissists are so used to, playing victim day in and out, that they'll go on ruminating, they'll go on telling you the same sad story. You don't know what your auntie did. Well, you don't know what my boyfriend did. Well, you don't know what my son did. It'll go on, it'll never end, as if they have to keep reminding themselves so that they don't forget the story, and they have to keep feeding you and keep on conditioning you, keep on manipulating you, keep on reminding you that you have to do the search and rescue mission and rescue them out of all that misery that they are into. So they go on ruminating about the same negative story, same negative history, blah 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 blah. So it's really painful to be around narcissists, and especially the covert, vulnerable types. I mean, I personally don't like them. I did have a lot of them, and once I had this. This is a very funny thing that I wanted to add. Once I had a client who came in for therapy, and I asked him his whereabouts and how he is and how he feels and how he sees the world, how he sees how he thinks about his children and what he wants out of his children and what he wants out of his wife. And in all of that discussion, he asked me at one point that, Sarah, can you please tell me what a narcissist is? And trust me, I just said it. I mean, it was so spontaneous, and I couldn't control. I tell him that everything that you're telling me, how you are and how you feel, that is what a narcissist is. And I didn't see him again. So this was something that I wanted to add in. So yes, this was all about weird habits of covert, vulnerable narcissists. In case if I have missed in something, please feel free to comment below and like, share, subscribe, and let's grow this community. Let's create awareness, and lots of love and blessings to all of you, and say no to toxicity and stay away from narcissists if you can, and especially the covert ones. They are the worst on the spectrum, and they are more damaging. So please take care of yourself. Bye.